Are we rolling here? I know what the hell's going on. All right, now, this is a new tablet, whatever you call it. Nice ceiling. I'm trying to do blogs. I'll move up closer. I've been trying to do blogs on my camera. I have no room. Where the hell's it? I have no room on my camera to do blogs. Am I looking at the lens? I have no room on my camera. I have the computer, the laptop, whatever the hell, not a laptop. The camera doesn't work. It's not opening up to take a picture. I need Jared. Jared's working at the Toronto Film Festival. I never see him anymore. What's his name? And I need somebody. Lauren lives with the girlfriend. Andrew's on what the hell's going on. I need a tech guy to figure out what's going on. Why I can't open the camera to take videos on my computer. I have no room on my phone to take videos. So I have to use this tablet, which is why you have this. It's a beautiful ceiling. Now here's the deal. So much is going on in my nutty world. I've had so much to say for days and days and days. Can't say it. I could say it. No one's going to listen. They don't listen anyway when I do the blogs. What's the difference? In my nutty world, things have to make sense. And nothing makes any sense. That's why I blog. And my business partners, my business associates, my family, whoever I interact with, they hate when I do these blogs. I don't know why they hate it. It's all true. It's all real. And I tell them, let's blog together. This is a blog. When stuff doesn't make sense, it's a blog. And I run for the hills. What doesn't make sense, I run... David Jack, who watches my blogs, he knows what's going on in our nutty business world. Nothing makes any sense. Oh, to him it makes a lot of sense. Doesn't make any sense. It has nothing to do with what's right or wrong. I don't give a shit about that. I have a lot of friends. I used to have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends. It's very important that they're right. They're right. Aha, I'm right. I don't give a shit about that. I have one friend who I love and adore. They were selling their house. And the friend... The boyfriend told the girlfriend, no one's going to buy this house. Only a builder's going to buy this house. So the girlfriend was trying to got a real estate agent to sell the house and had people come in, look through the house to buy the house. And at the end, a builder bought the house. And what did the boyfriend say? Aha! See, I was right. I win. You're wrong. That's what, who cares? I win. You're wrong. How do you? But I love them. They're great friends. They're very good to me. But I find it very entertaining. To them, it's not entertaining. To me, it's entertaining. And the situations that go on in my world, that my business partners, family, friends, associates, the bullshit they come up with, I find extremely entertaining, which is why I blog. I try to make sense of it, and when I can't, in about 3 seconds of the situation, I blog, and they hate when I blog. Don't you dare blog! I have to! Because it's too kooky not to. That's my personality. It's like when you were a kid, you'd call your friends and tell your friends on the telephone. That's how cockamamie it is. And this is cockamamie. And this is why that's why I run for the hills. I say, here, you deal with it. I'm not dealing with it. You go deal with it. And all the business deals I'm involved with, I'm owed 100 grand in one deal, 100 grand in another deal, 400,000 another deal. They say, what, are you crazy? Go after that money. Okay, you go after it. I offer to my business partners, here, go get it, keep 50%. I even say, keep 90%. Go get it. They don't do that. But I throw it to my lawyers, my accountants, I say, go do it. And you take over, go get it, you keep all the money, give it to the kids. I'm on to the next deal. It's too stupid. I'd rather just blog about it and move forward, make positive money because it's too cockamamie. Now, here's the deal. I do business with a lot of production people, a lot of production guys, editors, all that crap. And my business model for 25 years is I shoot the shows, whatever I do. And then the editor does a time code edit, sends me the videotapes, used to be videotapes, now they send it online, of all the shots that we did, all the footage. And I do a paper edit at home on my computer, and I pick the shots that I want because it saves me time in editing. And then I go to the editing suite, costs me by the hour, and I sit with the editor, and I say, go to here, go to here, go to here, go to here. We put it together, 1, 2, 3, that's it. I shot a commercial, 30-second commercial. And I said to the editor, all right, send me the footage. No, I don't work that way. I don't work under those conditions. That's what it's a female editor. I don't work under these conditions. I like her very much. I said, what conditions do you work under? I got to pick out the shots. Yo, come here, we'll pick out the shots. I said, all right, so I wasted my time going to the studio, which is a waste of my time. And now I'm sitting with the editor, and I'm not paying for editing time to sit to pick out the shots while I'm in the editing suite. That's the whole point of sending me the shots, so I could pick them out of my own time and then go right to edit. Used to do it was called a rough cut. Offline, online used to be. Now I just go right to edit. I never did an offline. I went right to editing. You know, there's everybody else and there's me. Is this working all right? Look at the horrible lighting here. Fantastic. The hell's going on? That's horrible lighting. What the hell? Oh, Jesus. Very professional. Anyway, I look great, don't I? Anyway, I'll hold it like this. All right. So, I got... Fantastic. So, where the hell's the light? With this tablet. I got a tablet. Very important to have a tablet. I gotta have a tablet. I look like a devil. So, I go into the editing suite. And I'm sitting with the editor picking out the shots, which is a waste of my time. But I'm in the editing suite, now I'm going to edit. No, it can't happen. I pick out, I said, I want this shot, this shot, this shot. Same thing I would do at home in a paper edit. Can't do it. Got to do an editing suite. So I do it in the editing suite. Now I expect to edit. I said, we're going to edit. No, can't edit. I edit from my house. That's what she said. I edit from my house. You can't go to my house. I edit from my house. That's it. I've never worked this way before. I said, all right. I picked up the shots. This is a 2-hour edit. That's what I said. This is a 2-hour edit. Put it together. 30-second commercial, 2-hour edit. You'll let me know when it's finished. Great. She calls me. It's all finished. I said, great. I go over. I pay her for the 2 hours. She says, it took me 5 hours. I said, all right. I said, but I told you it was a 2-hour edit. I can't do it in 2 hours. It's a lot of work. I can't. What do you expect from me? I can't do it in 2 hours. It's a 5-hour edit. You owe me more money. Now, how can I not blog about this? You know I have to blog about it. If the editor couldn't do it in 2 hours, and I said, this is a 2-hour edit. I want to shake it. I said, it's a 2-hour edit. How do I look? Fantastic. The editor should have said to me, what are you, crazy? I can't do this in 2 hours. But all the years I've been doing this, I know how long it takes. And her being a professional editor, she should, look at this horrible lighting, she should know how long it takes. And if she can't do it in 2 hours, she'd say, I can't do this in 2 hours. I'd say, all right. Then she'd give me the footage. I paid her for the shoot. I'd go to another editor. That didn't happen. She doesn't send me the footage where I could do a paper edit. I have to come to the studio and pick up the shots for them, which is a waste of my time, which I wasn't paying for editing time for that. And while they're expecting to do the edit, she has to do the edit from her house, which I can't be there. I'm the producer. She's the editor. All these editors I work with think they're Steven Spielberg. They're all button pushers. Now, probably no editor will ever work with me again. They're all button pushers. That's easy for me to say. They're pushers. Some editors I've worked with are extremely creative. They're like Martin Scorsese's editor. I can't remember. Thelma Schooner. They'll say, Dave, what about this? They'll show me instead of me showing them. They'll show me, why don't we try this? Let's do this. And it's extremely creative, and it costs me time to be creative. And who gives a shit for the crap that I produce? I just have to get on the air and make money, because it's all about making money. That's all it is. It's very mechanical. There's no emotions in what I do. It's all about the cash. That's all I care about. And even with my business with David Jack, who's watching this, it's all about the cash. I don't give a shit about the emotions or bullshit. I just want the cash. That's all I care about. So when I don't get the cash because I put up walls, barriers, ceilings, I say, here, Andrea, go deal with this. And let Andrea and all her friends deal with the bullshit, because I'm moving on to the next deal. It has to be easy getting cash for David Bronstein. What the hell am I talking about? So the editor says, you owe me more money. Now, at any point, the editor could have said, I can't do this in 2 hours. You're nuts. Didn't say that. At any point when I said it's a 2-hour edit, when she started editing, and she was getting to the second hour, maybe an hour and a half into it, right before that second hour, she would call me and say, Dave, look, I'm into 2 hours. I don't know what to do. I know you told me it's 2 hours, but I'm not finished. What's your advice? What? Nothing. She just maybe figured, well, I'll just edit this as long as I want. When I finish it, I'll let him know. It's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Because I don't work, as she says, I don't work under these conditions. What conditions? Where a producer sits with you and says, do this, do this, do this? So what if I said, well, being the nice guy that I am, under these cockamamie circumstances, and I like this person very, very much, I said, okay, I'll give you the extra money. And I'll give it in the next job. And that's it, because I don't want to take it out of my pocket, because this isn't right. I said it's 2 hours. Unfortunately, I didn't put anything on paper, because when I deal with these guys, it's a handshake deal, which I've learned many times. My business partner, Andrew, always said, you got to put it on paper. Now I know why you got to put it. But even when I have it on paper, nobody honors the deal anyway. Anyway, it's a 2-hour edit, not a 150-hour edit. 2 hours. Why do I have to take a napkin and write 2 hours here? It's 2 hours? How can you not know it's 2 hours? It's 30 seconds. In this particular deal, it's 2 shots. It's not like a bunch of cuts, bunch of edits, special event. It's 2 shots. Me, another shot. That's all there is. Well, I'm laughing now. Well, days go by. She sends me an email. Dave, a reminder, you owe me more money. I don't owe her more money, because that's not the deal. You got to stick to the deal. More days go by. Then I get a call from her husband. Her husband, the editor's husband, calls me. Dave, I'd like to come over and pick up the money. You owe my wife money. Now, it's getting a little out of hand, because this is stupid already. I agreed to the dough because I'm an idiot. That's why I agreed to the dough, because I'm a nice guy. It's not a lot of dough she wants, but the point is, nobody else would put up with what I'm doing. They'd say, what, are you out of your mind? I told you 2 hours, there's 2 hours, forget it. And I'd cut it right there, and that'd be it. Like a dope, I say, all right, I'll give you the money. Because I'm a stupid Dumb idiot, that's why. Because I'm a pushover, that's why. Because I'm an easygoing guy. Just ask David Jack. I'm an easygoing guy. So I say to the husband, all right, yeah, I'll get you the dough. I'll give you the, I'll have your wife call me next week. Have her call me. Is she there now? Yeah, she's there. Let me talk. No, she's busy. She can't talk to you now. What the hell's going on here? You think I've ever brought Andy into any of my deals? Andy, you call this client for me. Yeah, when I get screwed, when logic goes out the window, I don't want to deal with it, like what's happening right now. So I have her call me. So she calls me. I say, I'll see you next week. Well, it was my birthday the following week, on a Wednesday. And Tuesday I was at meetings for the startup, 25 deals I'm involved in. It wasn't on top of my head. I got to give her the extra dough that I don't owe her. That's not on top of my head. When I see her again, I'll give her the extra dough. It's not a lot of dough. It's not $10,000. It's not even $1,000. It's stupid. So I say to Jared on Tuesday, because my birthday was on Wednesday. How's the lighting here? It's still horrible. I say to Jared on Tuesday, I copy Jared with the editor, an email. I said, editor, this is Jared. I don't want to embarrass her. Maybe the next vlog I will. If I did, to Jared, editor, it's my birthday. Email Jared your address, and I'll come over and bring you the dough. Excuse me, I got so much gas. I could drive to Pittsburgh. So that's where I left it. Now, when I go places like the studio, in this particular studio, I don't know where the hell I'm going. I know the building. I go down the street, I make a right, I make a left, there's the building. You think I know the address? I knew it the first time I went there. After that, I just know it's the building. It's the white building, the brown building. I walk up 2 flights of stairs, there's I don't know the suite number, I don't know the building. So I had to say to the editor, send it the address and I'll bring you the dough, and that's it. Great. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, I got a call from the husband. David, you said your son was going to come over with the dough. He hasn't come over with the dough. I said, Jared, did you get an email from this editor? He says, no. I said, you haven't heard from the editor? He says, no. I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Dave, I didn't get anything from the editor. So the husband's calling me, why won't he bring over the dough? And the editor doesn't send it, and Jared, and I copied them both on the email. Editor, send Jared the address. She doesn't send Jared the address. Jared doesn't bring over the dough. Husband calls me again. Where's the dough? You haven't brought over the dough. Well, I've had enough. It's too stupid already. I've had enough. Today is Sunday. The Jewish holidays start tonight. On Wednesday, I'm going to copy. You got to nip it in the bud. Normally I would just ignore it, but now you got to nip it in the bud. It's too stupid. It's too stupid. I was being a nice guy. I said, I'll give you the extra dough, even though I told you it was a 2-hour edit. I can't work under these because there's no way I could do it. I did so much work. Now, you see their point of view? In their head, they could never do this in 2 hours. It's a lot of work for 2 edits. They probably took the scissors and cut it. That was the edit. A lot of work. I don't give a shit. The point was, I said 2 hours. It's 2 hours. If you can't do it, you say, I can't do it. When I first moved in the house, we had somebody paint the house. The painter said, beautiful light. The painter said, I could paint the house on 4 coats. I said, all right. He painted the house. He said, look, I told you 4 coats. It's going to be 6 coats. I said, whatever it is. But I'm only paying you for 4 coats. He said, why? I got to pay it in 6 coats. I said, because you told me it's 4 coats. So if you can't do it in 4 coats, you can't do it in 4 coats. But I'm paying you for 4 coats. And that's just the deal. I don't go back to when I charge $20,000 and $30,000 to produce infomercials. I don't say to the client, hey, I told you it was 20, but I'm about to charge another 5. If I have to eat it because of my screw up, whatever I do, that's the way it is. I go, well, it was so much work. I didn't know it was so much work. That's how I do business. I expect others to treat me like I treat them, which never happens. So on Wednesday, I'm going to copy the husband. I'm not even calling anymore. I was being respectful and being normal business. He called me. I call him back. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to text him. I'm going to say, my wife's going to be in touch with you. You'll work out the details with her. And I didn't know that spouses can get involved with clients. I didn't know I could have my spouse call my client. For 25 years, I've been producing shows. I never knew my wife could talk to clients. Why am I finding out about this now? And that's the point of this blog, how stupid and cockamamie it is. When I say it's 2 hours, it's 2 hours. If you can't do it in 2 hours, say, Dave, I can't do it in 2 hours. The only time this ever happened, another editor, same thing, I said, I'd like to edit with you. Oh, you can't edit with me. I have to edit myself. I said, all right, it's a 10-hour edit. He calls me, all right, I'm done. 20 hours. Twice. when I don't sit there with the editors. And that's why I sit there with the editors. That's why I do a paper edit. That's why I sit there, because it's my time. It's not the editor's time. All the editors think they're Steven Spielberg. I don't know what the hell's going on. When it's my time, when I sit there with you and we're editing, I'm paying for the time. And not only that, here's the crazy part, the icing on the cake, the cherry part. It was a 2-hour edit, 30-second commercial. What happens? She finishes the job. I pay her for the 2 hours. She'll show me for more money, 3 more hours. I said, all right, I'll give you the dough. I didn't want to, but I'm an idiot, so I said, I'll give you the dough. I said, send the commercial to the client. The client calls me, says, Dave, this is fantastic, but it's 36 seconds. Did you ever hear a 36-second commercial? That's what she put together, a 36-second commercial. Because I didn't sit there with her and edit it. I want this shot, this shot. Where are we at now? She might say we're at 45 seconds. I'd say, all right, take this out. Where are we at now? We're at 28 seconds. I'd say, okay, where we now? That's what a producer does. But I can't edit with her because she doesn't work under these conditions. She has to do it in her house and give me a 36-second commercial, which makes me look like the idiot because the client hired me, not the editor. I'm the producer. I said, it's impossible. I go to see the client. He shows me 36 seconds. It counts down on the computer, 36 seconds. How could the editor, when I say 30 seconds, well, how long would she put it together? However long it takes to whatever the seconds it comes out to be. I said 30. She knows it's 30 seconds. 2 hours, 30 seconds. 36. I had to call. I said, you gave me a 36-second commercial. Now do you think I should give her the dough, the extra dough? No. And after the 30, I was still going to give it to her. After cutting a 36-second commercial, made me look like an idiot to the client. She says, well, I'll have to shave off some seconds. She's going to, without me being there again. The client says, Dave, I'll pick the 6 seconds to take off. Let me figure. How can I not do this blog? And the husband calling me, where's the money? Like, where's the beef? Yeah, oh, my wife, money. the husband. So I'm going to put hand in touch with all my clients now. The guy that owes me $400,000. The guy that owes me $100,000. The other guy owes me $100,000. I have Andy call. You owe my husband money. I never knew I could put my wife in touch with my clients. Go to Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. This is the stupidest blog I've ever done. How could I not do it? There's a lot of things I want to talk about. It's so dumb. I tell you it's 2 hours, it's 2 hours. I tell you it's 30 seconds, it's 30 seconds. What else is there? What? How? Go to Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. To them, of course, I could never do it in 2 hours. They'll have their own logic why it's normal. Well, what do you expect? I had to do 36 seconds. You gave me all the footage. I couldn't compile it to 30 seconds. To them, that's what they'll say. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. Let's make a lot of cash. I have TV products. I have chat girls. I have bloggers. I need a whole team of affiliate marketers, social media influencers, digital stars. If you can chew gum and walk at the same time, if you can market any of my deals online, I put them on TV. I'm a TV guy. So if you're a social media influencer or a digital star, you have 10 billion followers on Instagram, Facebook, whatever the hell you do, or if you need cash. I do business with huge money guys. Always looking to put cash in the deals. If you need cash, let's make a lot of dough together. I am your only guy to do business. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. I have no time now. I got to... Happy New Year to all my Jewish friends. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. It's all about the cash. Let's make a lot of cash this year. Goodbye.